אוקיי, תודה רבה. Chill here with Sirius Talis Moon, and still so our Jupiter day. We are in the new moon. And the ascendant is on the galactic center. Ooh. So, oh man, I'm gonna do a study live with me, with you, and this is my new moon. So, it's going to be about the meridians of the teeth. I'm going to study that with you. I have Saturn in the 9th house, so it makes sense that that there would be a time, Saturn, where I would get to study that. I've been trying to tend to my teeth for several years, and Saturn Neptune talks about something holistic. I have Neptune in Saturn sign. It's my Neptune square. Whoa. Interesting. And it's exactly new moon, 28 degrees. Now, here's the thing. Tending to our teeth is improving on our divination abilities, okay, because Saturn rules time. And here is about something holistic, and somebody tried to project a toothache onto me, which I immediately noticed that was not mine. However, I do need to tend to my teeth, so I don't see it as a bad omen. But that was, and by the way, teeth are also good to improve wealth. Okay, so money issues, paperwork issues, all these things. And I'm going to do study live with you because it's in my 9th house. The first time I really tended to my teeth, it was when I was in my 2nd degree already. And I particularly remember I came with a notebook from the university. So I needed to do my degree. It was Saturn return, and I needed to be in my degree, in my 2nd degree. It was just cleaning. It was just usual going to like the dentist, but I was needing to appease Saturn and study high studies to basically get to do my teeth. And now there's something interesting about that. I tend to satanic ritual abuse, raising awareness too, okay, on an international level, which is, by the way, also way to appease Saturn, because Saturn is what we need to tend to, that we don't always like to tend to, and child sex slavery and satanic abuse is excellent for people with Saturn in Scorpio, particularly those in the 10th house. Okay, 10th house, 9th house, 11th house, Saturn Scorpios. Okay, the Saturn Scorpios, because Scorpio is sex and Saturn is slavery, and tending to abolish sex slavery may be imperative for actually holistically tending to our teeth. Um, so um, so this is where yes, tooth chart meridian, tooth chart meridian. And here we have, trying to look for a clear picture. tooth meridian chart. Is that clear? Let's try to go to the origin. Click on any tooth below to see what the body. Okay. So let's begin with the left. Double tap, okay? Oh, third molar, wisdom tooth, liver, heart, left ileum, and jejunum, because basically intestines, liver, and heart. Now, I have, for example, Saturn opposing Sun, so that would affect the heart. Jupiter in Saturn sign, which would affect the liver. And because the liver has to balance, the liver filters the blood. Okay, so the liver basically has to balance the opposition between Saturn and the heart. It's basically, by the way, for those that have a buildup of like those, okay, plaque, if it gets to the bloodstream, it can cause a heart attack. It's also about the quality of the water, and I don't currently have, in fact, I never had access to clear water quality, because even the mineral water was with fluoride, and I think a lot of people are not aware that we don't really have access to clear water. And here's the thing, because, okay, there's going to be a praxis for you who are either studying holistic dentistry, or wanting to tend to your teeth and paying attention to the many scams Neptune that are in the field. So another way to work with the energy of Neptune is to look holistically at the medical condition. Chiron in Aries, we have to be our own doctors before we find a good doctor. So that can be a great practice for people who also need to tend to those things. And here we are talking also about the upper and the entire intestines. None of the glands, the vertebrae in the spine, C3, T1, T5, T6, S1, S2. I'm gonna need and spinal cord segments. Oh, these are the vertebrae and spinal cord segments, C8, T1, T5, T6, T7, S1, S2, S3. We're gonna need to work with the spine here. Okay, spine meridians, sensory, ear and eye, musculature, upper and lower extremities and trunk, joints, the toes. And I've been aligning my toes for a while. They're absolutely not aligned, but the fact that I'm tending to that is alleviating a lot of trauma. Plantar foot, sacroiliac joint, okay, the sacrum, ulnar hand, elbow and shoulder. And by the way, aligning our toes, I know I've been quite vocal about that. You know, I saw an Adidas Birkenstock-like shoe. I haven't tried them, but I saw that. Um, Still waiting for Nikes to catch up. Uh, other can cause baldness, blood pressure, central and peripheral disturbed function. Blood pressure, probably it can be both low and high. Cervical spine syndrome. Dermopathic tonsillitis, eczema, energy, metabolism, epilepsy, facial eczema, gait disorders, gout, okay, a headache, ileum, hypogastric pain, liver diseases with discomfort, Meniere's nocturnal bronchialgia. Those names, migraine, motor and sensory vitality disorders, myasthenia in the legs, motor disorders in the legs, why did I call it patriarchal? Periarterial spasms in the shoulder, spreading through circulatory system, peripheral nerves, rheumatic spreading in posterior of legs, sciatica, vasospasms, vertigo, vegetative dystonia, urticaria. So that can be associated with those type of medical conditions. And let's go to the other side. And no, it's actually a very good website, holisticdentistry.com. And we go to 32. There's the other side. And it's the left side. Nay, it's the right side. And this is the small intestine meridian, heart, and okay. This is the part leading to pooping. Okay, when people poop just before it comes out to the anus, that's pretty much where that meridian sits. Have the spinal cord segments, ear and eyes. Again, same joints. Temperature misalignment, vitality disorders, arm and leg pain, in addition to the previous spinal cord and brain tumors. Okay. And now we're going to be climbing up 31 is the right side, second tooth from the wisdom tooth, right lung, right large intestines, and idiocele, large intestines, ethmoid cells, big toe, foot, inner knee, coccygon, okay, knee problems, sacroiliac joint, radial, hand, elbow, shoulder, ascending colon, arteries and pineal gland, bladder, gland, pineal gland, and the appendicit, okay? Deep lumbago, groin and pelvis, inner knee, pain, radiate from ear, servo steering of osmosis, sacroiliac syndrome, sleep waking and waking state. So this one would interfere with the sleep cycle, thermal and turbulence radiation in appendages. And back to the left side. Left side, pretty much the same. Upper area of pelvic colon. Continuing on. 19. This is the third from the wisdom tooth of the left lower jaw. Left lung. Joints. Same as the previous. Now, condition of the anus, hemorrhoids, polyps, excretion of citrates, oxalates, phosphates, and urates. Hypothalamus. Let's take a look at the glands. Pituitary gland. Guess it's a different gland. Hypothalamus and Venice lumbago myalgia, hidden along the front of the stomach meridian. Suspension, crystallization of body fluids, rheumatism, sigmoid rectum, stone formation. Okay, so that could lead to kidney stones. Then we go the other side. Okay, same teeth on the other side. Still lower jaw. Same gland. Veins as well. So first of all, the wisdom teeth, because this is where, let's go back to the wisdom teeth, and I'm going to give you also my holistic health background, okay, that complements that. So the wisdom teeth, both of them I see here, none of the glands, okay. Liver and heart. Liver the left, right the heart. Liver and heart the left, right the heart. Okay. Just think about the fact that so many people are advised to take their wisdom teeth out. Okay, that connects to the heart meridian. Um, uh, and the liver. The liver filtrates and protects us from toxicity in the blood. It basically discerns what is minerals, what is nourishing, what is not. It's very regenerative. So those are the things that come up around that. I'm going to tend to my own teeth and see if I have other eurekas. But this is the first study live, probably in a series because it's a new moon.